Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here, and let's play some more Crusader Kings II in Lord of the Scots. So, this episode we're going to do a little bit of dynasty management, well, more like immediate heir management, if you will, because it was pointed out, rightly, I think I kind of, at the very end of the episode, I think, not only did I have the quandary presented to me of of whether King Macbeth should remarry. He's 36 and he's got lots of kids, but his wife, unfortunately, Christina, his beautiful wife, died of pneumonia. So we're going to have to replace her, first of all. And the reason we're going to have to replace her is not necessarily to have more kids, though I am not opposed to that. It is because without a wife, we are losing all of the bonuses to state stats, that we would normally have if we were married. So we have to remarry, pretty much. I guess I maybe was just sleepy at the end of the last episode and wasn't thinking about that, because that's kind of an obvious thing, and I know about the way those state stats work, but hey, what can you do? Speaking of the last episode, well, first of all, thank you for all the advice, as usual, everybody, but also I just want to say, for anyone who did catch the episode when it first went live and did not have commentary, sorry about that. That was a stupid mistake that very rarely happens, but when I encoded the video file before I uploaded it, when I was pulling it into Handbrake just to compress it down and make it a nice, faster upload, cleaner file, I must have grabbed the one, the raw game footage and audio, not the one, because I definitely had the commentary. Obviously I do, because I re-uploaded it. It was annoying. So anyway, sorry about that. So one of the other things we're going to do is we only have one ward as Macbeth, and we're going to start grooming Colban. He currently is being educated by, I think, Duncan, but we're going to change that. We're going to actually be Colban's ward ourselves, because Colban is a genius. He's also a twin, but that doesn't really matter. He's deceitful. Actually, wait, what does it do? No, it's just an indication that he's a twin. Now, who's he twins with? Oh, now I'm confused. Oh, here it is. Is it? I'm guessing it's Murdoch, because, yeah, Murdoch is also 9. So, Colban and Murdoch. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, okay. I was like, why can't I see him? But when I click this, the portrait changes. You can just go back and forth. Okay, sorry. Small little details that confuse the crap out of me. So, there's that. We've got him managed. We also, it looks like Prince Matthew lacks a guardian, so let's go ahead and educate him. We do not want Matad educating anybody, just because I don't like the idea of someone who's possessed educating the kids. So we just took a ward away from Duncan. Let's give Duncan that ward back. Not that exact ward, but let's give him another ward. And then what we're going to probably do is continue to groom Colban. Actually, you know what? Well, I don't want to transfer... Do I want to transfer my nomination? Here's the issue. I got so much to go through right now. Duff is kind of crappy. Again, I realized this at the end of the last episode, kind of, but it didn't fully set in because I was in the middle of getting my character. I was having to look into getting him remarried, which we'll handle in a second. Gosh, there's so much happening at once to start off this episode. But yeah, Duff has really low stewardship. He's got meh diplomacy, but as an actual ruler, he's not that good. So what I'm probably going to do is I will... he is going to have a strong claim because he's my firstborn son. But what I might do is once I have nominated someone else and he is no longer the heir, I'm going to order him to take the vows. And you guys can yell at me, because it's probably not going to happen this episode if that's a bad decision. But that way, he will be able to put his scholarly theologianship to good use, and he will also not inherit any claims or anything as a result of being my firstborn son, because he will be a man of the cloth. So that'll be a nice strategic way to kind of limit the... Well, actually, what would that do then? Because then that would, I guess, move the inheritance down the line. So, hang on. That means Alistair would be first. Now, he's ambitious, So that would mean that ambitious character would get a strong claim as opposed to a weak claim, right? And Prince Colban, presumably, would be the one actually getting the titles. Yeah, lots to do. All right, so King Macbeth. We're gonna arrange a marriage here. Let's see. Someone said there was yeah, Zwinislawa. This one was recommended to me because... Now, where is she from? Of waging. Where is that? Okay, right over there. Okay, so right near future Hungary is where she's from. So that was one particular character that was recommended to me, is Zwinislawa, because she has... Well, she is arbitrary, but that doesn't matter as much for the wife. What matters is that she is both attractive and strong. So for future child having, that could be a good thing. Let's also look at just genius. Let's look at strong. In general, hang on, let's look back at Zwinislawa. Okay, so she does not have good stewardship. And this is another thing that was touched on by my trusted advisors in this little Crusader Kings series endeavor. But let's... I mean, sorry, I had to make a note of something real quick. So the low stewardship pretty much means that we would have lower taxes with Zwinislawa if we went with her. So maybe she's not the best choice. What about attractive? Who has attractive, and are there any... Oh, wow. None of the attractive characters have good stewardship. All right, well, let's do it this way. Let's actually sort by stewardship. Okay, so there is a courtier in Wiltshire, but that we lose prestige from that. There's a hunchback in Pontigny. As I scroll further down the list, of course, this is going to get smaller and smaller. Now, these characters don't have any positive congenital traits, as we know, because they didn't pop up on my searches. So that is unfortunate. Augusta is not... She's not bad. She's got 18, but she's also got 10, which contribute nicely. She's not going to contribute much to our martial skill, which kind of sucks, because King Macbeth does not have the highest martial skill. So Maria, the homosexual, actually, stats-wise, would be a good contribution, but I don't know how the homosexuality would factor in. I don't trust it to go well for my dynasty. I'm going to go ahead and assume that there be no children involved. Step 1, there are no kids. Let's... Alright, so we've got Adelmode, who I think we already kind of looked at. She doesn't really have good stats either. Gunhilda is not awful. She has terrible stats, though. I need to make sure she never raises any children. But her military is not that high either. Yeah, I kind of just like... I kind of like Augusta, just for the pure stewardship. I mean, she's not improving my other stats that much, but I like the idea of going with Augusta di Palestrina. Now, this is the relative of a baron, so I'm going to lose prestige from this marriage. Can I not look at the character more in the actual character finder? Okay, I guess not. Okay, let me check one more thing. Epic music. It's always so awesome. Okay. I was just double checking the marriage notes that I'd received in the comments. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with Augusta because she's got that high stewardship stat, and her other stats are not awful. She doesn't have particularly high intrigue, but our intrigue is actually pretty decent, and we've got the intrigue focus. So we're going to go with that. So that's that. Here's another thing I want to do. Let's take a look down here. Okay, so the county, how did we get control of Vence? This is actually part of the Duchy of Munster. Believe it or not. So here's Munster. It's not... Well, hang on. If I go to duchies... There. There's de jure Munster. Now, of course, that's de jure Munster, so it's not showing green down here, but it is part of the current de facto duchy of Munster, which is weird. So it looks like the holder is the Count of Ormond. Huh. So it was inherited. Countess Purnell? Who's your dad? Duke Maurice? Okay, I still, for the life of me, like, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this because this was the suggestion that was given. Like, this is how you can find out how they got that land. I still, for the life of me, like, can't. I can see that it was inherited here. But I don't know really how. It was inherited by whom? He has a strong claim on the Duchy of Wessex, interestingly enough. Okay. We're going to take this guy. And we're going to kill a few people that are trying to raid me. Okay, so we fulfilled the ambition to get married. Let's go ahead and gain some prestige back since we lost some. Actually, we just gained back exactly the prestige that we lost, which is nice. We're going to kill these raiders and be done with them. Oh, good. Training is going well in Gowrie. Earl Galam is just kidding. Training is not going well in Gowrie because the marshal just died. Okay, Ruaturk, you are now our marshal. Train troops, please. I'm guessing he was a commander because now we have a commander slot available. David, Prince Bishop of Lothian, you are now a commander. Prince Duff should get married. I suppose he should. I suppose that should be arranged. Let's see what kind of genius ladies are available for Duff to marry. I think we looked at this last time, actually. Now, Una is 2. And this is also our niece. Yeah, we did look at this last time, I remember. Theognosi. Yeah, that's right. I was just going to leave this alone for a while, wasn't I? He's not going to be the heir necessarily, so I don't need to worry about him having kids. The one I'm actually grooming to be the heir would be Kolben. We are his guardian. In an effort to defend Yabguid Khanate against pagan attacks, Khan Mursal has granted the Teutonic Order the County of Lower Volga. County of Lower Volga. Volga, Bulgaria, I'm guessing that's what that is. I fear my son Kolben is too cynical for his age. Alright, so he's gaining the cynical trait, which is more intrigue, less piety. Alright, so if he's cynical, the church won't like him as much. And I'm guessing the opposite of cynical is trusting? But trusting people, or whatever the opposite trait is, will not like him as much. That's not awful. I mean, the additional intrigue could be good. I mean, the lack of piety per month kind of sucks, but he would also gain 1 intrigue in addition to the cynical trait, which he already has, so he's going to get another intrigue point. Having a potential heir with good intrigue skill would be, on top of having genius. Yeah, I'm going to let him keep cynical. I'm trying to be more open-minded about some of these traits that sound bad. Meanwhile, what's the... Hang on. What's our chance? Yeah, okay. Chancellor's still trying to fabricate here in Derbyshire. And by the way, to the commenter who asked, hey, did that just become... Oh wait, my son Alistair was bitten by a snake this morning. The brave little fool keeps seeking out danger. That's my lad. So yes, this does say Cornwall, which I'm thinking is a bug, because that's Cornwall. This is not Cornwall. This is Deira. This is the petty kingdom of Deira. It shouldn't say Cornwall. So that is a bug of some kind. I actually, if you watch that comment, I don't have that particular comment pulled up right now, sorry. But actually, it might have been Shadowhunter. But anyway, when you see the previous episode, there was definitely a moment where I zoomed out, and if you notice me pause for a second and just seem to stare at the screen without doing anything, that's exactly what was going through my head. Like, why does it say Cornwall? So you are not crazy. It's a weird little glitch. Or maybe there's a reasonable explanation. I don't know. Bishop Lotharia is no longer court chaplain for King Macbeth. Okay, we lost our court chaplain. Big surprise. Been losing all our court chaplains. Ooh, Morgan is possessed. Well, let's go ahead and give it to Duncan then. Duncan, Bishop of St. Macar. Right, we're going to let Matad be a commander in battle. He's possessed. But that sounds so mean, but like, again, Matad is... What's his exact relationship to us? Matad is our uncle. That's right. So he's our crazy younger uncle. He's 24. We're actually 37. So we have a young uncle. And he's a lunatic. He's just crazy. How's the Chancellor's stats? Have they gone down? No, he's still 21. Oh, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pause. What's this? A member of my dynasty, my kinsman, with very, very good stats. He's content. Wow. Yeah, I'm actually going to hire him. We're going to try and fabricate in Derby, because he has a much, much higher chance of fabricating a claim with 6 more prestige. Also a much higher chance of fabricating a claim on a duchy. Oh no, Macbeth is ill. That just is the worst cough sound effect. I hate hearing that. It just makes me think of death, which I suppose is the point. Oh good, he's not ill anymore. Okay, Princess Glenna is now old enough to be raised, to be reared. Duncan, take care of her. Uncle Duncan. Has a nice ring to it. Right, still dealing with raiders, because sending my court chaplain to convert these guys over here was nice and useless. Tell you what, I'm going to do it one more time, because you guys told me that these things can happen. So I'm just going to go proselytize here in Hordaland to see what happens. Righteous imprisonment. Duke Alcurid of Munster, what's your plot? Wants to kill Tadg... Who do you want to kill? Hang on. So he's trying to kill the Chancellor of Desmond. Why? Why do you want to kill the Chancellor of Desmond? Oh, probably because he's trying to kill you. Why don't you stop it? My liege, I've arrived safely in Hordaland, and the local ruler has given me permission to remain here and spread the true faith. May God grant me the strength to endure the heathen ways of these savages. Best of luck. Gain 20 piety. Your Majesty, may you live in harmony and contentment. Your demand is just. My scheming was obviously misdirected. I hope you will find it in you to forgive me. I don't even know why I stopped you to begin with. You have a new heir. If your character dies, you will now play as Duke Murray of Mercia. So apparently Murray has re-inherited the crown, which means... Hang on. Oh, Augusta's pregnant. Okay. Here come the kids. All right, so first things first. Hey! 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 This is a good thing! This is so good! Okay, finally, after what happened last episode, I was so pissed off. This is what's just happened. This is now a Christian kingdom. Another heathen converted. 200 piety. First time that's ever happened for me in Crusader Kings II. That's freaking badass. Alright, so can I move you now? No, I can't move you yet until about a year from now. That was fast. So this entire United Kingdom that we were worried about last episode, boom. No longer a concern from a rating standpoint because they're Christian. This entire kingdom's been converted to Christianity. So that's pretty awesome. That's good news. Again, we're still waiting for this claim to fabricate here. And once that claim fabricates, what I'm hoping is that it's going to give me all 4 of these. Didn't pan out last time when I got a claim to a duchy and then went in to conquer it. Didn't give me everything I should have gotten, and I'm still mad about it. But what I really want to happen is I want this blue to be connected to that blue. Just for aesthetic purposes. Oh, let's unpause. I keep, pausing it out of impulse. Okay, so I don't know where these raiders are coming from. Schleswig. Where is Schleswig? Finland! Finland is a thing now. I see Svithjod, but I don't see... Okay, I don't know where that other place was. But it's quite good that we were able to convert that king. That's going to reduce our rating a little bit. Not going to see as much rating going on. Which is fun! Okay, will you stop it? You're still trying to kill the guy that was trying to kill you, even though he's not trying to kill you anymore. Thank you. A large merchant caravan from distant lands has just arrived at the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. Very well, let them in. Tell us more about this mythical realm of Hindustan. We've seen this event before. And now we get a servant. Dawn breaks and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift as thanks for your great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well, the merchant says. His loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond reproach. That is very kind. I accept your gift. Zaid has just arrived at our court. So let's have a look at Zaid, shall we? Sort by name. Here he is. Ooh. Wow. He would be... Oh, he's definitely a eunuch. For fertility, negative 5,000%, so good luck with that. We're going to go ahead and make him our marshal. Because the thing is, he's young. And he's got an amazingly good martial skill. So that's the kind of guy you want in charge. Absolutely. We also have a better spy master, so let's go ahead and transfer that duty. Alright, and we also can move the court chaplain out of Noriger. Son was born to King Macbeth. Roderick. Okay, lots of battles. Is this the capital of Svithjod? Is that what this is? No, this is the leader of the Swedish revolt. Where's the actual... Yes, this is the capital of Svithjod right here. Okay, so what I need to do... Yeah, this is their king. So now we're going to try and do the same thing. We're going to proselytize in Upland. Wish me luck. Don't get imprisoned, you jerk. Yes! Okay, he's in. He's in. But can he do it, is the question. He did it once. Can he do it twice? Still lots of raiding happening. Still waiting to see what might happen in Derby. Again, we have the claim to the county of Derby. My son Colbin has a tender and loving soul, trusting everyone in the castle. I fear he will get hurt someday. Now, see, kindness has an intrigue penalty, but because we already have such awesome intrigue stats from deceitful and from cynical, this kind of helps offset it. So we get some additional diplomacy. This is quite good, actually. So those who love get love in return, rather. Those who love get love in return. Message about arranged marriage to the level-headed King Macbeth. Thank you for calling me level-headed. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. We propose that Prince Kinealon of Serbia and Princess Bearable of Scotland marry. Princess Bearable is our aunt. She's 21 now, and Prince Kinealon is 42. So, I mean, Princess Bearable hasn't been married off yet. Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. That actually reminds me, too. Let's keep things paused for a second. And let's have a chat. Well, actually, tell you what. We're right at the end of this episode, so I'm actually not going to do that. I want to... I want to see what you guys think of the possibility of me doing that in the next episode. At this moment, I'm not recording anything really in advance because I'm on double schedule. It gives me the opportunity to record an episode, every other day. So there's not as much of a rush on me. I'm not necessarily going to continue doing that for this series, but right now, given my workload outside of the channel, it's the best thing for me to do, which helps because then you guys can give me real-time feedback episode to episode, which is fun. So yeah, let me know what you think about the possibility of me ordering him to take the vows, because he is my firstborn son, but he's crappy. Like we don't want him to have claims to things. Oh, he's lustful now. See, now he's going to start churning out crappy children. Actually, no, he could churn out very good children because he's strong. But his stats, his personal stats, just didn't turn out too well, and the stats of anyone he raises might not be too great. But anyway, I will go ahead and cut this episode here. We're going to see how our chaplain does in Svithjod in the very next episode. And then we're also going to see if Cornwall/Dara can be claimed in the next episode or two. We were lucky to get the claim on Mercia. Now we just need to finish taking over all of that land so that, again, this blue can be connected to that blue. And Scotland can be one land united again. Even though there's random Scotland down here and random Scotland everywhere. Hang on, where do we have land exactly? Let's just look really quick. Okay, good. I don't have land anywhere else. That's all I have. I'm just making sure I didn't randomly have a claim somewhere else. Like, what if I had just random land over here in India? That would be unexpected. So that's a good thing to be aware of. But anyway, that's the current situation, and you know what we're going to do next. Let me know what you think as far as just future options. I am open to suggestions on different ways to, go about streamlining the final episodes of this series. Not that it's going to be over anytime soon, especially with the channel on double schedule, but hey, there you go. So thanks very much for watching. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think. And wow, I have just been so, I opened this episode strangely, and now I'm ending it strangely. Oh. Words come to me. I seriously, I'm sitting here how do I end YouTube episodes? That's how busy I've been. I can't think straight. Oh yeah, that's right. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already. I upload new episodes in Lord of the Scots right now every other day at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the States. If you're watching this in the backlog, then none of this scheduled nonsense matters to you. I'll see you in the next episode. And of course, comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.